Here we go. Decoller. What happened? Live from Austin, Texas, where one of these days these Nichibutsu are gonna walk all over you. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. You didn't tell me.
Personally, I thought that one was kind of a stretch, but
No, that's really good.
it got Alex, and that's all that matters.
Ban the hell out of Danny, yes.
All right, good. That worked out better than I thought it would. Welcome, folks, to a disaster in the making. This stream is made up of so many moving parts. What a bad idea this stream is. But we're doing it anyway. We're forcing our way through. And hopefully the result will be like 30-40% watchable. We'll have to see. This is an experimental stream, as all of our streams are. And I hope you'll join us for it.
When have we had a normal stream? Well, real quick, we have a stream of subscriptions coming in. Yeah, I know. So, real quick, thank you, Moowear, for the 17-month resub. Moowear says, crazy climber. This climber is going to be so crazy.
So crazy, thank you.
Watch out, guys. All right, we also got Melting Swatches, who subscribes 9 months in a row. Thank you very much. No Problem subscribes, holy shit, 40 months at Tier 1. They say, more like Nichibutsu.
I agree,
right.
Thank you.
Vagrant Wastrel resubscribes 22 months in a row with 3 separate Rolos, all astonished and terrified at what's going to happen. They should be. Thank you, Born Pleagernet, for the 16-month resub. Thank you, Fire Mountain, for the 5-month resub. Fire Mountain says, wow. That's what I'm saying.
Also agreed. Wow, thank you.
And thank you, Comic Chameleon, 26-month resub. Oh, that's 3 years, right?
That's
no,
2 years and 2 months, Alex.
Okay, I'm not good at math. And they say hoping for the upper 40% on watchability. Ooh.
Hey, let's all hope for it.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Let me set some expectations for you firsthand. First up here. Oh boy. So this is a MAME stream. In particular, this is a developer who I don't think they knew what sound balance was. I don't think it even entered their minds. Either that or they just thought people will play our games if they're as loud as possible.
That's true. You can hear it if it's loud.
So we're going to try to mitigate that as best as possible. But if we end up blowing out your eardrums at some point, I'm really sorry. But yeah. We're trying. We're trying so hard.
I apologize ahead of time.
Okay, so anyway, we took it to our patrons. We asked, essentially, which, I want to call them B-list or C-list, which V-list arcade developer did you want to see on the stream? You had 3 choices. It was Mitchell, Nichibutsu, or Seita, and this is how that played out. Yep, Mitchell came in, it started out real strong. It looked like Mitchell was going to take it the first couple days, but then all the Nichibutsu fans across the planet rallied in order to ensure the win for their favorite OWL-based developer. Thanks to all the Nichibutsu fans out there. Who votes for Nichibutsu?
Our wonderful audience, who we love, by the way.
I guess so. Well, thanks for voting the way you did. This is going to be one hell of a stream.
Real quick, thank you, Arpaga, for the 17-month resub. Arpaga has this clever statement.
Uh-huh.
I don't have anything clever this month. Shit!
Okay.
Sorry, I should read that ahead of time.
Thank you.
Yaddle, for the Baker's Dozen resub. 13 months, Yaddle has Kermit H with the what do you call that thing?
Megaphone.
Megaphone. I use it every
The opposite of a microphone.
Let's see. And Mr. Smiley resubs 9 months in a row. Thank you so much, Mr. Smiley. They say, I've never heard of this company, but Wikipedia says they made a bunch of strip mahjong games, so let's fucking go. Ooh,
well,
we will be getting into that.
About that. We'll get to it when we get to it. Nichibutsu, everyone's favorite developer. I don't need to introduce him, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alex, start the slideshow.
Yeah.
I want to take you back in time. Back in time to a mystical period called the 1980s. Nichibutsu had a lot of funny ideas, but they did call this the digital frontier, I believe, in this this helpful series of photographs and promotional booklets you see here. Look at this. Way back when, there were little pop-up shops in Japan that looked exactly like that. Little cramped quarters just filled with cocktail cabinets, with amusements beyond your mind could even comprehend at the time.
Frontier spirit in the amusement.
They embodied the frontier spirit of the amusement. So Nichibutsu, founded in 1970, they started off making arcade games. A lot of other fellow developers started off in the 50s or 40s as just like wartime amusements. I'm thinking like Sega or something. Nope, this company comes right from the 70s. They sold yachts, and they also sold arcade games.
Yes, yacht. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Yachts.
Unfortunately, many of their early 70s games are not emulatable because, as we've mentioned on the stream before, a lot of these early 70s arcade games use discrete circuitry, which essentially does not hold program or graphic data in a format that can be extracted in the form of a ROM. They're not stored on ROM chips. Unfortunately, to simulate these games, you need to reprogram them from scratch. So we're actually going to start off in 1979 with two of the company's first games. And then we're going to move up to 1990, at which point the company shit the bed. No idea what happened there. Actually, I have an idea what happened, but we'll get there when we will. So for all these games, this is the 80s encapsulated. You got early 80s, you got mid 80s, then you got late 80s. And then everything after that point doesn't matter because the 80s were over. And so was Nichibutsu. Are we ready to do this?
We are. Some of the copy on these things that are going by are wild. Real quick, thank you, Travel Luxury, 18-month resub, and Logical Dash 7-month resub. Logical Dash says, if this stream is not amusement, I want this streak back. Okay, you got it.
You got it.
We will do our best.
We start off in, oh boy, can you...
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second here.
Yeah. There's also going to be...
I just want to say this says the pursuit of sophisticated amusement which challenges the intellect, also satisfies the restless creative spirit, and brings peace of mind by expanding the limits of intelligence. I needed to read that copy or I was going to die.
No, you had it right the first time. It's needless for sure. So, also as a word of warning, in case you missed it beforehand, there will be loud noises during this stream, and also an extended setup between games because MAME's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know if you've noticed. Alex, can you drag over that? The thing. The thing in the MAME window that allows me to see the year of these games. Yeah, that thing. Drag it.
We're doing it. I'm dragging it.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay, can you...
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. Just reduce the size of the description tab, and that should bring over the years. I told you, this stream's coming in hot.
How do I reduce this?
Push... Yeah, there you go. Do it.
Okay, we did it. We did it.
Here we are, 1979. Okay, cool. Everyone has very thick and full porno mustaches. It's a great time to be alive and a great time for cocaine. It's also a great time for arcade games, starting with the combo game Rolling Crash / Moonbase. I have Alex go through a little setup routine for each of these games, which involves resizing the window, then cranking down the volume as much as possible, and then it not mattering whatsoever once we start the game.
Not at all.
I think this game luckily doesn't have sound, so you don't have to worry about it that much. And here we are. Why don't you hit F3 for me so we can get a fresh start here?
Yeah.
Rolling Crash. Nichibutsu. This is actually a combo pack that combines two of their previous games from the later 70s. This is one of them right here. Let's play it.
All right.
Rolling Crash. Actually, changed my mind. Let's start the other game, which was... I've already forgotten. Moonbase. Thank you, Alex. This is one of their earlier games, Moonbase. Let's see if you can divine the inspiration for this. I know there's a lot of gaming historians out there watching this. Maybe some of you will recognize this game.
You should be in gaming history class. What are you doing watching up? Hey, wait a minute. Sorry. I didn't mean to peek the mic there, but wait a minute.
Yep. Nichibutsu invented the space shoot 'em up genre with this game right here, Moonbase.
You're right, it's Invinco, yeah.
Everybody loves Moonbase. This is the one game everyone remembers from the 70s. Good times for all. So many. Oh, God.
Oh, hey, no, hey.
Okay, that's loud for me, but not for anyone else.
No, it seems fine.
Now, in an unusual move, apparently... Excuse me? Is this like Endless UFOs, the game? Apparently, Nichibutsu actually licensed the rights to clone... Excuse me, Space Invaders from Taito.
Yeah,
In
so
fact,
it's technically not a bootleg then.
Yeah, and in fact, this game was so successful that they outsold their initial estimates and had to pay Taito an additional fee for the overstock that they... Now, y'all can barely hear that UFO, but every time it turns on, it just squeals directly into my ear and interrupts whatever I'm saying. Hit F3, Alex. That's Moonbase. Also in this package is another game, a much more quiet game. This is Rolling Crash.
All right.
Now, this one, a few of you may be familiar with this compared to Space Invaders, but this is actually an adaptation of Sega's Head-On, which was another popular maze game from back then. I've never been able to get into it. Bless you.
Thank you. Real quick, thank you. Apricot Ghost, 18-month resub. Apricot Ghost says 18 months, that's a double baby. It is.
Double baby.
Double baby.
Thank you. This one does things a little bit differently. Oh boy, we're dead as shit.
You died.
Head-On was a more traditional, horizontally oriented game without that little Hot Wheels crossover effect you see in the middle there. I think that adds a nice little bit of depth to it, especially for 1979 or 78, whenever this was made. This would also have sound usually, but oh god.
Oh, man.
I am horrible at Head-On. At some point I'm going to need to figure out how to play that. I'll also have to bone up on my Heian-kyo alien at some point.
You really need to bone up on your Heian-kyo alien just in general. I'm sorry, but we're getting owned left and right on social media for our ignorance towards Heian-kyo alien.
It will be fixed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for apologizing. Also, thank you to Seraphis Kane, 12-month resub. Seraphis Kane says, has it really been a year? It only feels like 5 years. Thanks for all the entertainment over the past 12 cursed month. It's been a tough one, and having the stream to look forward to made it a bit less awful. Y'all are the best.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated.
You know who's not the best? Rolling Crash.
Okay,
Sorry.
but that was 1979, and now it's time to move on to the best decade of all, the 80s. Let's start off with 1980. That's a pretty good year. Why don't you start off with Mooncresta, Alex? We gotta work our way upward. This is an extremely loud game. I'm very sorry if you hear something horrible when this starts up. Okay, that should be...
Please don't kill our audience, game. They don't deserve it.
Alright, click on that window and hit that F3 key so we can get a fresh start. Trip to the Space War. Mooncresta. Try it now. You can get a lot of fun and thrill.
That's so good.
All right, Nichibutsu is also known by its trade name, Nihon Busan, in case you need an alias to look up.
Hey, the auto caption called this Michi Boots.
Close enough.
Michi Boots.
Ready to get this started?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. It's a nice volume for the audience. A nice bracingly loud volume for me, but that's fine. It gets me into the game.
I can turn it down if you need.
Maybe a couple notches.
Okay. Better?
Oh, good. Now I can hear my brain again.
Okay,
So this
good.
is Mooncresta. Very much in the vein of classics like Galaxian and the forthcoming Galaga at this point. Yeah, this is the midpoint between Galaxian and Galaga, I believe, 1980. So there was still room for experimentation in the whole space race. A lot of these games involve shooting stuff in space, in case you haven't noticed. Space was on everyone's minds back then. A lot of games began with the word space. A lot of Nichibutsu games had the word moon in them. Like, I counted at least 5. There's like Moon Alien, Moon Base, Mooncresta. But unlike a lot of those games, Space Invaders, Galaxian, etc., this one actually has a sort of progression to it. And it rewards you when you die, because each successive ship you control adds more firepower. You can think of this as a risk-reward system, if you want to be pretentious about it.
And you should be pretentious about it.
Really funky sound effects in this game. I guess that's what drove people to the cabinet. God damn it.
I love that little nice ocean wave of shh that just went by.
Here's ship number 3. My most
Okay.
powerful one yet, but also the largest.
Okay.
So this was actually looking forward to Galaga, where you could actually combine 2 ships and make a larger target, but also double your firepower. Did Namco rip off Nichibutsu? Only
Sure,
God
why
knows
not?
for sure.
I'm going to say they did, because honestly, I'm kind of all in on Nichibutsu right now.
I think you'll like them.
Yeah.
They're a funny bunch of guys, these Nichibutsu folks. Not much is known about them, but they did exist. They released several arcade cabinets. Oh, come on, man.
Rip.
Well, there's a lot more to this game. There's an extended docking sequence. There's gameplay variety, for God's sakes.
Music sounds like a pop station. Oh, this is good.
I did try it now, and I did get a lot of fun and thrill. That is Mooncresta. Also, what came out in 1980 is arguably the peak of Nichibutsu's output. This is the classic Crazy Climber. Alex has to flip like 20 different switches and click
That's
like
cool.
a billion different options just to make sure this all works.
It's cool.
Err.
What was that?
Is there a cat stuck in the game?
Oh, thank you so much to Mike Uyama, resub 17 months in a row, and says, I hope I didn't miss too much. Also, I enjoyed the 25 worst Mega Drive games last
Oh,
stream.
nice. Glad you like it.
Oh,
Thanks so
for
much,
showing
Mike.
up. Yeah.
All right, so this one, if you've heard of a Nichibutsu game, it's probably this one. This came out in 1980, the height of the human fly phenomenon. Don't actually know if that's true. That was a phenomenon at some point, though, where people would scale tall buildings for attention, I guess. That's what you had to do before Twitter.
It was basically, yeah, again, it was before Twitter, before you'd like do things for attention. You would just back in the day, you could do things for attention like, that were really physical, and now you just have to make YouTube videos.
Yeah,
and
it's
tweet.
easy. Kids today, kids today.
25 bits from Crush Gals says, "Come on, I stayed up all night in my underwear. Why? Put your clothing on, Christ."
Put some clothes on. I expect everyone to wear a full 3-piece suit while watching this stream. Or an evening gown, depending on your preference.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure it's fancy.
Yes, you got to be comfortable.
Now,
What
this
did you
game
say?
uses digitized speech.
Mhm.
And if you don't move for a while... Yes? Game? The game clammed up. It's supposed to say go for it, but whatever.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
This game used a unique dual joystick setup. No buttons, just 2 joysticks, each controlling a hand. The controls, thus, are very complicated. Too complicated for me to explain while also playing it. But suffice to say, you gotta use both joysticks in concert to make a smooth climb up to the top. Also, I love the dub job they gave this for the US version. In Japan, they say stuff like ganbare and other things, but here they fully localized it.
I already got people wearing clown outfits in the stream. That's nice.
God damn it.
Full clown regalia. So is that the makeup and the nose and the clothing, or is there more to it? Do you have like?
Clown regalia is not a phrase I expected to hear tonight, but
Are
it's
there
not
balloons?
surprising.
I hope they're not filled with helium, because that stuff's real rare right now, and you got to save it for MRI machines.
Is that true?
I don't know if it's MRI machines, but yeah, it is actually kind of rare, and they are used for helium is used for medical purposes, if I recall.
Now, you can get bonked on the head a whole lot before you fall. In fact, if you hold the joystick in a certain way while you're getting bonked, you'll pretty much recover from it. Crazy Climber has a very hard head. Gonna try and scale this first building at least to give you an idea of what this game's like, but just consider this is 1980. Like I said, many people were still stuck in the Space Invaders cloning mode, and here's Nichibutsu with something really creative, something unlike anything else.
Me? I've never seen the boss of Crazy Climber.
Fuck! Punch me right in the face.
I'm sorry, but the pixel for his tail does not look appropriate. I love it.
Another thing you may notice, this game loves Henry Mancini. It gives you a little bit of the baby elephant walk at the start of each life, and the theme of Kong was actually the thing from the Pink Panther. I think there's also the Peter Gunn theme in here at some point. No, we're going to play this again. It's Crazy Climber, the most important Nichibutsu game. You got to see it.
So I was right. Helium is used for MRI machines.
Wow.
So yes, clowns, lay off the helium if you're watching the stream. Save it.
Yeah.
And
You can't do the funny voice thing anymore. Use a voice modulator.
yeah, that's what everyone else is doing. And I just... Ramsey says, crazy climber, how about CTE climber? Listen, I haven't wanted to say that, but...
I'm getting bad window patterns here. The windows actually have to be open for you to scale. Oh, boy. Well, thanks for fucking nothing, crazy climber. We're making it happen anyway. A lot of RNG here. You have to get a good window pattern, or at least be dexterous enough to forge a path forward. It's a unique challenge, and a unique gameplay style. I kind of like it. And apparently so did a lot of people, because Nichibutsu revisited this many times in the years afterward. There were a couple of Crazy Climber games for PlayStation. There was one for Wii. There was a full-body arcade remake that was on Game Center CX at one point. So Crazy Climber, pretty well known. It also got a port for Famicom, alongside other Nichibutsu games, which we're going to cover in a little bit. If you had an NES, you may recognize them from games like Terra Cresta, MagMax, and Seicross, which all had arcade versions, which we're going to show off soon.
Thank you, 68K Heart, for the 10-month resub. 68K Heart says, go for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad I got to hear that soundbite. Go for it. Don't you do it. We're doing a 1-credit clear, by which I mean a 1-credit stage 1 clear. Okay, this is going a lot better than last time. I haven't lost a life yet.
So, do the bonks, like, other than setting you down a little bit, like, do you have, like, a health bar, like, or anything like that? Can you just take infinite bonks?
You can take infinite bonks if you have stable footing. Otherwise, it'll knock you off instantly if you don't have both arms firmly planted on a windowsill.
I'm pretty sure there was a Donkey Kong bootleg on Crazy Climber hardware. Was it Crazy Kong?
That wouldn't surprise me. I know they shared a lot of sound effects from this game. Like specifically the karate yelp that the gorilla does. Okay, this is looking a little bit dicey. Nope, it's fine. We can make this work. It's fine.
Alright, you're cool. I believe in you, honey.
He can withstand up to 100 potted plants. Oh, fuck. No, it's fine. Oh, no. All right. Nope.
I really love that. Yeah, I love the bonk noise. It's killing me.
It's very comical, yeah. Donk. So this game's a little bit of a pain to set up in an emulated form. You probably want to play this on original cabinet with the dual joystick setup, if possible. The Famicom also had a unique controller designed for it, which was demonstrated on an episode of Game Center CX, so have a look at that.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
This is it. Man, this is going to be my first time clearing the first stage on one life.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Good beat.
Thank you for the you did it's. This is the best I've ever done at Crazy Climber. And now we climb up Nichibutsu Leisure, which is a different building. Brain not working today. That's probably fine.
That's okay. No, you're fine. No, okay, so they're dropping dumbbells and what appear to be cinder blocks, and apparently you can't survive that.
Yeah, they're ramping up their shit.
Why?
My shtick got on the evening news, and now every building in the world is full of people with cinder blocks just waiting for the Crazy Climber to start climbing.
It's no longer illegal to throw. It's Home Alone law now. You can throw. In fact, it's Crazy Climber that allowed Kevin to do what he did, because after the Crazy Climber versus Nichibutsu building lawsuit, it was deemed legal to drop cinder blocks on anyone's head. Bricks, cinder blocks.
That very
cans.
swiftly ended the whole human fly phenomenon. You can look it up. Oh man, cinder blocks and bird shit.
I like the pee.
Oh,
I like
no.
that they just straight up pee.
Can I survive this?
But I like that the poop looks like flames.
Could also be blood.
I wasn't going to say that because I don't want to think about what would cause a bird to do that.
Well, I did it anyway.
Okay, thank you.
And here we are. Is this the furthest I've ever gotten in Crazy Climber? Should I let this credit play out?
Why not?
Considering a lot of these games we're only going to play very quickly, Okay, we gotta rush past this. He's fine, he's just a little bit electrocuted. People used to be tougher back then in the 80s. Some people say, oh, it was because of all the drugs, but no, people were just genuinely tougher. They had thicker skin that could absorb electricity.
That would explain, yeah, and again, Home Alone 2 documentary. It showcased what would happen in the 90s.
A man turned into a skeleton in that movie, and he was fine. Oh my god, I'm gonna beat level 2. I'm a crazy climber master.
You are...
This is what I was born to do.
You are the craziest climber of them all. I want that noise to play. I know I said I wasn't going to do alert noises because I didn't think people would like it, but I kind of want that to play every time we get a sub.
if we just heard right on every time we got a sub.
Yes.
Oh, this is Nichibutsu USA Company, so we've moved to the USA. We've taken our human fly thing to the United States, now that all of Japan knows that it's legal to drop cinder blocks on me.
Well, I'm going to give you a little ego boost, Danny.
Yeah.
BBH says, congrats, Dan, you've officially gotten farther than I ever had.
Wow, incredible. So... I'm better than a game at BBH than
I know.
BBH is. So it's this and Ghouls and Ghosts, and that's it.
Yeah.
2 down, 3,300 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Level 3 doesn't seem to be too different. It looks like there's just more shit falling. I want to see what this level's unique challenge is. Last level, it was the electrical sign. I've never actually seen what level 3's unique level design gimmick is. Oh my fucking god.
Hey, why is this game so funny to me?
Oh god. No, we're good. Oh no! Killed by my own billboard.
Okay.
I took out that billboard to advertise my climbing thing. Thus, that was a very ironic death. Someone called the Darwin Awards.
Chat loves this. I love it too.
I love it too. This is a good game. Oh no, he's back. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Good
Okay,
job.
Okay. Can we beat level 3?
Can this just be like a crazy climber showcase?
No, it basically is. I'm glad I was able to show off a lot of this because this serves as the foundation for a lot of stuff that Nichibutsu did afterwards. They would not have survived as long as they did if not for the success of Crazy Climber. They established a UK branch, they established a German branch, and a USA branch after the success of this game, and they started localizing their games in many regions. So thanks, Crazy Climber guy.
The way he screams right on.
I'm so fucking good at Crazy Climber, dude.
You need to die. We need to move on, but I don't want you to... You need to play this credit through, I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is the best I will ever do at this video game.
Mm-hmm.
Someone called Twin Galaxies. There's their UK building. We're just climbing up all the Nichibutsu buildings.
Is that what their UK building looks like? Oh.
Yep. Window for window. That is a perfect recreation.
Beautiful.
Of their building. Wow.
Nice. Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Rub end. See, this is a tease up there. They let you think you can spell out Nichibutsu and then they only give you 3 letters. What a ripoff. There it is. There's my high score.
Nice.
And that's Crazy Climber. I did better at that than I thought I would.
You did really good.
Moving on, their third game released in 1980 was a game called Moonquasar. Y'all heard about this moon? It was recently discovered in the year 1980. People looked up in the sky and was like, whoa, there's a fucking moon up there. You hit escape.
Yeah, it's fair. Yes, I did.
The sound volume key is right next to the escape key.
Okay. F3?
Put on the screen on the stream first.
Okay.
Moonquasar, aka Moonquasar. Space Patrol Award. Aboard.
Restart it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Click the window, though.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, there's nothing preventing them from iterating on a successful formula.
I mean, fair.
Okay, this game lets you shoot more shots at once. It's a little bit brisker in terms of gameplay flow, I guess. That's a technical game dev term, brisker.
It is.
Oh, no, wait, I was thinking of brisket.
All right, refuel.
You got it.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Oh, God, come back. Come back. We gotta refuel. Perfect.
Yeah, this audio is that one part is the music from the Close Encounters. Yeah.
Is it really?
That da 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 da.
Huh. I guess I haven't seen that movie.
I here's the thing. I've seen it multiple times. I don't remember any of it. Every time I was like, yeah, time to watch a classic. And then my brain fell asleep each time. I don't know why. It's probably good.
Now, this is fine. I'd say it's a little bit better than Mooncresta. It gets to the point quicker. It gives you more variety sooner. That's good. But otherwise, compared to Crazy Climber, this is not especially innovative, I would say. Let's see if we can dock this. Right on!
I love Nichibutsu's love of Ride On.
Their catchphrase is right on. Oh man, now we're a double ship!
Oh,
So,
shit.
even more so, this looked forward to Galaga than Mooncresta did, because they straight up combined ships here. Namco? Hope you're ready for a lawsuit from the incredibly dead Nichibutsu.
Are they dead?
Oh yeah, they sold off all their properties to Hamster Corp, who has been releasing a whole bunch of retro re-releases on modern systems. I guess I had a fuel meter? Da, 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 da. Well, we've seen most of what this game has to offer, so let's move on.
Okay.
Moonquasar. It's better than Mooncresta. But is it better than Nichibutsu's flagship game from 1981, Frisky Tom?
I don't like the name of this game.
This is not an adult game, as far as I know. Tom is just frisky in a non-pervy way,
Don't.
I think.
No, I don't believe you. The audio should actually be at a good level already. Yeah.
Okay. Frisky Tom and Jerry. I don't want to see that. Is the gameplay showing?
Mm-hmm.
Frisky Tom. Now, Frisky Tom has a problem. He has a problem with rats. The rats are breaking the damn pipes.
Hey, they should not do that. As a rat stan, I say that is not, well...
They got bombs, too. Who gave the rats bombs?
Okay, I kind of now want to know more about these rats. Yeah, everyone's like, gay, these rats are gay rats, rat gay.
The gay rats are ruining my pipes. Oh, God.
Yeah, anytime your pipes break, it's because there's gay rats inside of them.
Let's play the video game. I don't know how to play this. I only played it very briefly in testing. We gotta catch the, little pipe nuggets. I think that's the official term.
Mm-hmm.
That they break off of the piping, and we have to restore it to keep the water from spilling out. Now, the plot of this game is there's a sexy lady trying to take a shower, and these damn rats are preventing her from doing it.
These rats rock!
Okay, that sound means that the rats have set a bomb fuse, so I think we need to head over to where that is. Now, this game, like a lot of Nichibutsu games, got ports to European microcomputers, in addition to, I think there was a Game & Watch style port of this, I want to say. So these games got around, even if you didn't see the original arcade cabinets way back when. Stop. Oh, God. Oh, no. Don't you do it. There we go. We're good.
Let's see, Frisky Tom is what if Mario wore booty shorts? Okay.
Pretty much. Okay, we got the thing.
Great noise. Lucky!
I did it.
Yeah.
Huh.
You got all the water into where it needed to go.
With minor leakage.
Despite these bastard rat boys.
So, pretty high concept game. Not as high concept as, Jesus Christ, Crazy Climber. But it has a fun little theme. It's single screen, easy to grasp. Maybe more in line with what people were expecting back then. Consider Pac-Man was also 1980.
You're being chased by a frisky man, says Mooware. No thank you. Don't want that.
Okay, they set up the bomb, and one of them's gonna light it, so let's go ahead and just head him off at the pass.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you, Akadar, for the... What was that? Hold on, that was a... Everything keeps like 21-month resub. 21 months. Thank you. But no thanks to Frisky Tom, who has died of friskiness, I assume.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for dying, Tom.
I'm not sure what I think about this one. This is pretty much in line with what you'd expect from games from the early 80s. This has a very Pepper 2 vibe to it.
That bastard mouse!
Oh, man.
You can't touch the mouse or you die.
Frisky Tom's hitbox is huge. More like Frisky hitbox.
Thank you for posting the Frisky Tom arcade flyer. It is kind of amazing.
Jesus Christ!
Those rats were on your ass!
It scares the shit out of me every time they dive bomb you, just with a sound effect that's way louder than everything else. This game doesn't even let you enter your name. It just says, yep, that's one of the best scores. That's it. Good work, Frisky Tom. What do you think?
I love the rats. I don't know about the name. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it was alright. It fits in the pantheon of early 80s arcade games. Nothing too weird. Just rats ruining some plumbing.
Got cute rats, and I like that.
Business as usual. Let's move on.
All right.
We are still in the blessed year of 1981. And you know what else is popular in 1981? That's right, Gomoku. Let's play it.
Danny, no.
Gomoku Narabe Rinju is the name of this game. Also known as Go. I think this is a less complicated version of Go. Yeah. Turn that shit down. Reset me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Space Dumpster, for the 17-month resub. 18-month, I should say. Thank you. Space Dumpster says, "Rats off to you."
Rats off to you. Thank you.
You can call yourself Space Dumper. You can. That's a freebie. Take it.
Now, this game was also adapted to the Famicom a couple years after this, so this would still be a pretty unique thing to see in arcades, an adaptation of a table game like this one. Let's play it. Good sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of these grooves?
A little quiet.
Yeah, you can turn it up a little on their end.
There we go.
This is good thinking music. Okay, so I'm the black piece. Now the object is to get 4 in a row. It's exactly like Connect 4.
Cool. Oh, there. Wait.
That's how long it took for the computer to take a turn. AI not in a great state in 1981. Let's count the seconds. Here we go. I just put one down.
Nichibutsu, go to the polls.
5,
Thank you.
6, 7, 8, 9. This isn't a difficult move. 11, 12, 13, 14. Took him 15 seconds to make that move, and it was still a bad move because I think this wins? Nope, I'm a dumbass. I don't know the rules of this game. Maybe it's 5 in a row.
It's 5 in a row, yeah.
Ah, hell. I thought I was going to get one over on this computer. So yeah, not every move takes 15 seconds to decide, but enough of them do where... Oh, I see how it is. You can get 4 in a row, but I can't. I get it.
Oh no, it's just there's no way to block it, because you could put one here to block it this way, and it wouldn't work, and then the other way wouldn't work.
Oh, I see.
It was
Yeah.
unblockable. So the AI that you so mocked outwitted you.
Next game.
Alright, what's next?
What do you say we head back to the moon?
Okay.
Let's play Moonshuttle.
Are you going to the moon in embarrassment?
I'm going back to the moon. I embarrassed myself at crazy climbing. I embarrassed myself at Gomoku Narabe. And now I have to go to the moon in a shuttle. See, what did I just say about moon games? They
There's
love
a
the
lot
moon.
Of them. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. It's
Now this is what,
Moonshuttle.
game 4, 5 in the Moon series? I don't think Moon Alien is emulated. Unfortunately, we're missing out on that one. But this is something like 5 Moon games in the space of a year. That's a nice little logo.
Oh, I love that.
Moonshuttle.
Oh, hey.
And this is a horizontally scrolling shooter. Check that out.
Oh, okay.
I like the sound effects, personally. I love that real low-fidelity sampled sound to samples back then.
Oh, you're barely pushing through.
Let's go. Let's go.
Flemish Dog? I'm pretty sure that was a Star Wars digitized sound that was playing, yes.
So-so. So how does this compare to the other Moon games? Well, it's no Mooncresta, and it's no Moonquasar. What are those?
Oh, I love them. They're like killer
These-
reel by reels.
These aliens are really buxom.
Excuse me. I'm going for the nice reel to reel joke, and you're whatever.
You're just trying to class up the joint. I'm just trying to ass up the joint.
Thank you for always assing up the joint, honey.
So yeah, prototypical horizontal shooter. Not sure if this was before or after the Konami games like Super Cobra or Scramble. I think this slightly predated them, because it is pretty simple and straightforward. Oh god, they move. Nope, 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 we're gonna do this. Go, go, go. We made it. That was still only so-so.
Yeah. I do like the soundscape.
Yeah, it's very spacey.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we gonna fight now? Ah, the
No.
rocket bastards.
Hmm?
Holy shit.
They look like toothpaste.
Very abstract art in these early 80s arcade games. I kind of like it.
Okay, chat's been mentioning it, and I haven't mentioned it, but it's really weird the way Nichibutsu writes out first as 1'ST. They've
That
done this
is-
in multiple games.
That is a common theme, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
not really
Yeah.
how you write it, but no one was going to tell him. Oh, this round goes on forever. Excuse me, this wave. That's what they called him back then.
Ooh, I love the colors on these.
Yeah, very CGA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
never
dumb.
give up.
Never give up. Well, unfortunately, that's what I'm doing right now. Our game is over. Change ability to insert name to 3 initials. I think that could be phrased a little bit better.
No way, that's great.
I can't move left or right. Weird.
Do you need to change your ability to
Oh, I see. There's no left or right. There's only up or down. Look at the way it scrolls.
Oh, weird.
Bizarre. But that's Nichibutsu for you. I think that's the last Moon game we're going to see for a while. Don't quote me on that, though. Because up next, we have the year 1982, and we're going to roll into the year with
Yes.
Radical Radial.
I am so excited for this game just because
It has a really good flyer.
it has an amazing flyer. I'm pretty sure I showed off the flyer during the, in at least one of the tweets. So, oh, they did the thing with second.
Yeah, first, second. In this game, you were a tire. That's
Nice.
kind of a step back from being a crazy climber, but whatever. You're a tire with a gun.
Okay,
Two guns, to
This
be
is a
specific.
radical radial.
Mm-hmm. You also have a jump button, so you can jump over some of the terrain here. I guess you can think of this as an overhead view Moon Patrol, maybe? That seems to be what they were going for.
I kind of, yeah, I guess. This is just so odd.
A little bit.
But I kind of, you know what? I think that's what I actually liked about this era of arcade games. So thank you, Nichibutsu.
Yeah, you could be a tire, you could be a climbing man, you could be a spaceship on like 5 billion different missions, depending on who's developing it.
Nichibutsu taught me it was okay to be weird.
Yeah. A lesson we can all learn. I kind of like this. This is very fast-paced, very responsive. The controls just instantly react when you push the button. It's cool.
Alright, BBH for some important info. They just added a bootleg version of this to main 0.228 called Namenyan. Hold on. Namenyao. Based off those delinquent cats. Oh my god.
Oh, is that what that game is? I think I saw some screenshots of that. Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I gotta try that out.
Yes, you do.
So
I want
this
to
game
see you try
only
it
with
out.
delinquent cats instead of a wheel. That sounds like a more sensical theme to me, honestly. Jesus, holy!
They just ran you over.
This was before they had laws about proper behavior on the highway. It was a very Wild West for a time. Jesus Christ. Another common theme, me being very bad at these games. I'm just doing what I can. I'm not used to being a tire.
I mean, it's difficult to be a tire, I assume.
It's very tiring.
I was gonna say it's pretty exhausting. Yours is so much better.
Yeah, I win.
Yeah.
Yours works in the context of it being a car, but
Yeah.
mine is more immediately approachable, I think.
That's good meeting. Good meeting.
Yeah, good talk. Yes, those are turds we're dodging. This is a turd-filled road. It's level 1. What awaits us in level 2? Oh, more of this shit.
Chat wondering if there are cats that aren't delinquent. I know our cats are delinquents.
They're pretty delinquent.
Buttons has been rowdy today.
Buttons is a real bancho, yeah.
Okay, but if Tess is a sukeban.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, suddenly our cats make a lot more sense.
She is such a sukeban, and you know it.
The other day, she hit me in the head with a yo-yo. Like, 2 people get that joke, but they're going nuts for it. So this is okay. It combines vertically scrolling action with shooter elements. I wouldn't specifically call this a shooter because there's so much platforming in it. Well, prototypical platforming. But you can see new genres trying to emerge at this point. They're trying. They're trying to get out there. But they're still stuck in the old Space Invaders-y way of the past.
Alright, some people got the joke and didn't find it funny. So that's
Okay, good. That's even better.
Alright, is Tessa Sukeban, Deca? Yes. She will deck you on the head many, many times.
Radical Radial. It sure was. It sure was. Our next game, in the future year of 1982, well...
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you kidding me?
The next game is called Wiping. This was the original name for the game. It was retitled. We'll get to that, but the original Japanese release was indeed called Wiping.
Wiping.
Wiping. You ready?
One sec.
Wiping.
Wiping.
Now imagine, you could do anything in a video game. Anything. Including wiping. Ironically, this game has no wiping in it because you're a vacuum. What's it going to say? W-I-P...
It should be called sucking! Why is it called wiping?
Bigimba.
Big Imba.
Bilbo Baden.
Are these like the new types of himbos coming out?
Oh my god. Holy shit. Did you hear that?
It was just like...
Was that music? Can that be called music? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm doing.
This is Dig Dug.
So yeah, this is Nichibutsu's attempt at cashing in on the Dig Dug / Mr. Do formula. I think this is a little bit more Mr. Do-ish, personally. Now, being a vacuum, you can of course shoot out bullets and suck up your enemies. You also got these rugs, which roll up and never do anything because they're impossible to work with. But at least you have that theme song.
I've heard a lot of talk in the chat about that theme song from the normal to the profane, so that's good.
Wikipedia says that's an early example of grindcore.
Alright.
One more guy left.
This is penis music. Okay, this reminds me of that.
Oh, it escaped under the rug.
Oh god. I do not want to know what Teletubbies Newgrounds video you're thinking of.
It's probably not good. So yeah, you probably don't remember this game, but if you do, you remember it under its other title. Why don't we switch to that?
Okay.
Which is Rugrats.
Oh, that's what Rugrats was.
Uh-huh, it's wiping with a slightly better name.
Slightly indeed.
Very slightly. Yeah, don't expect this to be too different, but you're...
Oh, I love that logo. Holy shit.
You're a little bit more likely to put a 100 yen coin in a game called Rugrats as opposed to a game called Wiping.
I hate to be that guy, but yeah, I hear wiping, I think one thing. Oh, it's still awful, but the color scheme is really bright.
It is. Eye-searing, I would call it.
Yeah,
There's money in the
actually,
carpet.
And I don't like how bright it is, and I love bright colors, so...
I'm horrible at this. Alex, I'm bad at wiping.
That explains a lot. Man, I love these little creatures that you're killing, though. They're so good.
Oh, you gotta have room in front of you before you can shoot. And every time I die, I'm punished.
By the ducks?
So you gotta carve out a path and then wait for them to come through it? It's not really as intuitive as something like Dig Dug or even Mr. Do. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No!
That's Rugrats. That would inspire the hit Nicktoon cartoon many years later.
Hey, I don't believe you.
Oh my god. Okay, so next up, this is a hell of a game.
Hold on.
Alex, deploy the arcade flyer. Up next is Decoller, or Decoller? Decoller. This is the arcade flyer it got.
Here, let me scroll it up so you can see the whole thing, but...
What an adventure. An ostrich. You know, at a distance, it didn't really occur to me that she was wearing ostrich-colored tights, but that is the case. That is a really, really good arcade flyer. Look at that lady. She is just so pleased to be the face of Decoller. Wouldn't you be?
I love her!
I mean, it's Decoller, for God's sake.
Can I zoom in on her face?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, thank you.
What an adventure.
And doesn't she look happy to be here?
Keep in mind, these are probably Nichibutsu employees, both the lady and whoever was taking the picture. You just had to go around the office and get what you could. I think she's doing a great job, and I want that shirt for sure.
I really like that shirt. I don't even want to... I want to even keep going because it's just so good.
So, what kind of game is Decoller? How can it possibly live up to this amazing arcade flyer?
I don't think it can, but I'd like to see it try.
Probably can't. Let's try. It is a good pose.
I don't want to go on. This is too much for me.
Should we just end the stream on this?
Yeah, stream over, stream over. Decoller is just too fucking good. But I guess we better see the game.
Decoller. 1983. Nichibutsu.
Oh, 1 second here. Hold on. Okay.
Take your time. It's Decoller. We gotta
do it right, huh?
We gotta hype this up. Ah. Uh-huh. Right.
So it's a booze-loving ostrich.
Yeah. Decoller. I love that logo. Look at that duck sticking out of the O. Or ostrich,
like,
sorry. You ready to play this?
No. Let's see. Blab calling this Animal Soccer World.
Here we go. Decoller. What happened?
I thought
Let's try that again.
Chaz is going 100 yen, 100 yen, 100 yen, 100 yen.
That was the worst 100 yen I have ever spent in my life.
Chad's also going classic a game.
Oh, Christ. Do you really only get one life? Are you shitting me, Decoller?
The game is set to a single life. It sure is. This is a fake fucking game on CSI Miami. Yes.
Okay, you kick the soccer balls and they turn into turtles? You have to pick up the... Wait. No, actually, I don't get it at all. Help.
I love those mice, and they're very, they're imposing walk. They have big tough guy walks.
They do. Especially considering you only have one life. Alright, well, you kick the soccer balls, they bounce all over the place, you gotta kick them into the mice, I suppose.
Okay.
Pick up the worms, because ostriches eat worms?
Are the rats gay? I mean, sure, why not?
Sure.
If you see a rat on the stream, you can just assume it's gay. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, the turtles occasionally turn into soccer balls, and it's only in that brief window of time that you can kick them. This is pretty high pretty high concept, even for Nichibutsu. Wow, incredibly risky game to play, too, because you only get one life. But also alluring, you know, because this is probably the hardest game in the arcade. What if you were the kid to master it? They'd call you the Decoller Master.
I don't even...
Does this work again? Yeah, you can replicate that. Wow. What a game.
Asked if, okay, people are saying press F2 for more lives. Hold on.
Actually, this won't be a problem. Why don't you exit the game and start up the clone called Kickboy?
Okay. Sorry, I thought that would take me to the other screen.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Chat, I'm not listening to you again.
You wanted the dip switches, but whatever.
They told me to press F2.
The chat had good intentions.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have pushed Alt F4.
Chat. Be nice to Alex.
Now, this is Decoller, but not as you know it.
It's Kickboy.
Mm-hmm. See, now this is a concept I can get behind. Fat dude kicking around a soccer ball at dogs. Relatable. It's Kickboy.
So he's just like a soccer hooligan.
Let's see if I can replicate the quick death from the other game here.
Alright, chat's asking me to delete System 32. Hold on 1 second.
Nope. Oh, look at that. You can't be taken out by your own soccer balls.
Hey, good
Well, that's
change.
an improvement.
Oh my god, the way the dogs walk.
You still have that same scream, though, so that's good. Yeah, it's dogs, and you get 5 lives in this one. That's pretty nice, considering how quickly you can die in this game. Yep, step over the scrambled eggs. Cross the bridge. Watch out for the meandering dogs and stuff. Oh, there's a boat. Alex, 80s arcade games were pretty weird.
They were really good, and I miss them a lot.
I do too.
I miss really weird games so much.
You know, these soccer balls don't turn into turtles in this one, so maybe this is like a more refined version of Decoller.
This seems way easier.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what they were thinking with Decoller, but I want some of that.
Octopi!
The deadly octopus invasion in Kickboy's world.
I love that. I love that you don't die when you kick it and it hits you. Oh, I don't like that.
It's like real life. You wouldn't die when a soccer ball hits your foot.
I mean, it would hurt.
In a specific way, maybe. Maybe
Okay.
it could block a vein or something. To me, though, this feels kind of like a regression, considering that Crazy Climber was fucking 1980. That game had scrolling. That game had a point. I'm not sure where the spark of genius for that came from, but it's not here. Kick them all. Kick them into the goal. Yeah, yeah. I'm the kick boy. I'm kicking.
You gotta go fast.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I'm the best.
Nice. You kicked it. You kicked it.
I did it.
That little leg. Little leggy kick. So good.
That's what he does best.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's Decoller / Kickboy. One of the many forgotten Nichibutsu games.
Those gorillas are so good.
They have shirts on.
Oh, but their asses are still really red, see?
Oh, yeah.
That's so weird.
What a detail. Let's move on.
Okay.
We have one more game from 1983. It's called SFX. Let's play it. That's a horizontally scrolling game that uses Galaxian hardware.
Oh, that's...
That's always a good sign.
Okay, let's restart this bad boy. That's a loud game.
SFX.
SFS. X. It's fine.
Let's play this
Bongo
video game.
hardware. Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, Galaxian is bongo hardware. That's
Okay.
music.
Info from Taizo. This is a Culture Brain joint.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
before they became Culture Brain.
Nihon Game, they were still called at this point.
That's so cool. What a name. I forgot. Nihon Game.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Nihon
what I mean,
Game
right?
meets Nihon Busan. A match made in heaven. So, these use the aged Galaxian hardware to produce, somehow, a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. You can go both ways, a la Defender. Which way you go depends on which fire button you use. There is a right fire and a left fire. And now we have to attack.
Multiple people in chat saying that this game's title appears in The Lion King, that animators hid it in the clouds when Simba falls down.
Yeah, that's what it was. A reference to SFX.
Hey, I'm sorry to say, but some of the background looks like spaghetti to me.
Does it?
Looks like noodles, macaroni noodles, I should say.
It's a little noodly.
I have pasta on the brain. I've got a bad case of pasta brain.
We gotta get you to the pasta warehouse. What do they call it? Olive Garden.
There is an old spaghetti warehouse, but there's the old spaghetti factory. There's a spaghetti warehouse. No way, Olive Garden is now the spaghetti.
The pasta warehouse.
The pasta warehouse.
Well, this is interesting, if a little unfocused. It doesn't feel as polished as Defender does. It feels like kind of the midpoint between something like Vanguard and Defender. It doesn't really have its own identity. You can only really compare it to other shoot-'em-ups of the era. Not especially well known, and that's not especially surprising. Good sound effects, though. Very deep and bassy.
Yeah, freaky.
I like the one that goes pew. Yeah, that one. Let me lose my last life. I want to see what the game over's like.
I bet it's good. I kind of do want to go to a pasta warehouse. Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good music.
Hmm. This is depressing Fantasy Zone. Except for this song. This song would fit right in Fantasy Zone.
Yes, the ZD Fulfillment Center, exactly.
When you're here, you have a family. Okay, well, that was yet another weird-ass game from Nichibutsu. Do you think the next game will be similar? I bet it will be. We're officially in the mid-'80s, folks. The prime territory for prime arcade games. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's play Itazura Tenshi. Now, this was the first game produced as a partnership between Nichibutsu and developer Alice, who produced several of their biggest hits, which we'll get to soon. This one I'd never fucking heard of, though. Now, Itazura, that's a word I only know in the context of the phrase Itazura Denwa, which means prank phone call. For some reason, that's one of the phrases they teach you in early Japanese.
Just the one, this prank call?
So this is like a prank angel, I suppose. Let's play it. Ooh, Cosmos 1. Oh, now this looks proper advanced. Look at that star chart on the right.
Oh, wow.
It looks like gameplay involves piecing together constellations?
Hey!
Hakucho. That's what, Phoenix? No.
Oh, thank you so very much to Mr. Smiley, who gave out a sub to Nelson JD. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you. What do you think this one is?
It's a boat. Oh no, it's not a bow at all. It's a ram of some sort.
Alright, this is cool. The whole 8-way scrolling in space kind of reminds me of Namco's Bosconian. It also has a little radar on the right, so I assume that's part of the inspiration.
Shit, you go.
A harp.
The mediocre dipper, says chat. I like this. This is cool.
Yeah. It's a little bit different than just shooting aliens in space, you know? Why not have an angel in the space? Get away from me. Get away from me.
That was the Joker, by the way.
Don't forget him. Okay, in order to fire, you have to pick up a bow and arrow. Makes sense. This game has a logical internal consistency that I enjoy.
You got him.
No!
Oh, you were doing so good.
Wow, when angels collide in space, they explode. Keep that in mind. Whoa, here we go. That angel has a gun.
I don't remember learning about that in Catholic school, but it's probably true.
Yeah, there's a lot they don't teach you.
That person's erasing your lines. You should.
I don't like it.
You should kill them.
I'm going to.
Okay, there you go.
That angel's a dead motherfucker.
Aw, it's Gemini.
Anyway, here's a symbol of friendship.
Here's love.
This is neat. The graphics are just detailed enough to be charming, I think. Everything looks pretty cute. And yet no one ever talks about this game.
It's because they're cowards. They should talk about this.
Well, I'm talking about it, and I like Itazura Tenshi. Alright, Tenshi means angel, so prankish angel, I guess is the title.
I mean, the other angels are definitely pranking you. They're trying to get your ass.
Hello?
It's right, yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
I see.
It's an angel.
Wow. Fantasy 1.
No bonus, sorry.
What? Well, alright.
It's fine.
Itazura Tenshi. Huh. Never knew that existed. Let's move on.
I think that's gonna be like a lot of the games we play tonight, right?
Our next Alice Nichibutsu Co-Pro is Roller Jammer. I'm jamming.
Are you jamming?
Mm-hmm.
Let's all jam.
Roller. Whoa, look at that guy.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah.
I'm in. Past Min.
All right. I'm tripling. This looks amazing.
This is good. I'm totally in for this.
Oh, wow.
Past Min. And off we go. Oh, shit! I thought I was supposed to run into him. Alright, got a pretty cool perspective effect there. This would be a neat thing to see in 1984. Very large man. There's the promise of passing men eventually.
I was going to say, haven't we moved past men?
I just love the instant flop to the ground that he does.
Oh, thank you so much to Slushy Cat for the 100 bits. Slushy Cat says, it's the Retro Pals. Hello. Hello, welcome. We are passing men.
Nice, thank you, Slushy Cat.
We are
Oh my
moving...
god, I'm so bad at this. I'm the worst.
Oh, and thank you so much to Cuba 2006-11 for subscribing for
Cool.
3 months in a row. Thank you.
Thank you, Cuba. Well, that was horrible, but we passed.
Nice.
And now we get to pass the men.
Pass the men.
Versus the big bombers. Oh, I'm passing men left and right here.
Okay, you gotta get past them.
Oh, there's a punch button. Yes!
Oh,
Get the
nice.
shit out of everybody.
You gotta move beyond the concept of men.
I have passed men.
Good. You're passing a lot of men. Yeah, that's right.
I guess this is a beat 'em up? Clear. Oh, you had to beat up 20 men.
Oh, you only beat up 19.
I'll do better next time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad they did the math for me.
They're like, hey, don't worry, we got this.
The slick slappers!
Hey, I say this about the majority of games, and I'm usually making like a goof, but the homoeroticism of this game is delightful.
Slick slappers. You could have called them anything else. You called them the slick slappers.
Slick slapper.
I went off the road. I'm laughing too much.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nichibutsu, what's your fucking problem?
They're too good. Oh, chat, no, don't make up your own slick slappers.
Oh,
that
could go south real quick. I like this. This game is nuts, like me, so I appreciate it. Makes me want to slap on a pair of roller skates and just start passing men.
You're passing a lot of men.
I did it.
Yeah.
I think I found my game. My games so far are Crazy Climber and Man Passer. What's this called?
It's Roller Jammer.
Oh, right.
The Mad Smashers.
All right, at a future date, I need to play all the way through this and see what kind of ridiculous team names they came up with. This is obviously roller derby inspired. I think that was a thing in the early 80s, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a roller derby revival in the early 80s.
If you like passing men and you like roller derby, check out Man Passer, which is what this game's called now.
Or you can look it up on MAME as Roller Jammer, because the MAME devs were cowards and renamed it now.
Next up.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I was pretty good at the Space Angel game too. Another Alice Nichibutsu Crow Pro. This one you've heard of. You may have played it on your Nintendo Entertainment System. This is Seicross. Bet you didn't know this was an arcade game. You may know this game from the bargain bins at your local Funko Land circa 20 years ago. I want to say I paid 69 cents for this game.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The more common games were real cheap.
When did you get this?
Again, like 2001, 2000 probably, when I had a complete collection. Well, not a complete collection. I had several hundred NES games.
Thank you so much to Incredible Melting Man, who gifted a subscription to Bubblin' 80. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you.
Enjoy,
and welcome to the club.
Yeah,
Welcome
enjoy the emotes.
Welcome to emotes. Now look at these games' graphics. It's a very subtle effect, but there's multiple lines of parallax you can see both in the grid-style background and in the background objects themselves. You'll notice they scroll a little bit slower, depending on which line they are, and I think that's a real cool effect. Fuck, I'm so bad! Doesn't this look cool?
This is cool, yeah, I like this.
I can see why this was ported, though on NES, of course, it lost the line scroll effect. You can also pick up dudes. Notice there's a second dude riding a side saddle on me.
A second dude riding side saddle on you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say.
Good.
That was way too quick of a credit. Let's try that again.
Ah, shit, thank you so much to Lochno, gifting 5 subs to the community. Welcome to the club. And enjoy your emojis. Flemish Dog, Kusoge Theater, someone who flashed by, Garby the Glitcherous, I love my wife, and I negotiate with terrorists.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Cool.
The duality of man. I love my wife, I negotiate with terrorists.
5 more people have joined the Nichibutsu Club. It's cool here. You'll like it. Yeah, otherwise very simple in terms of premise. But these games are starting to look a little bit better. We're not in space. We're not controlling some kind of spaceship. We're just a dude on a motorcycle. A space motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. You're just passing men.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what all these games have been about?
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of It's Raining Men, but the lyrics are like, it's passing men.
Passing men.
Mm-hmm. And hey, yeah, you rescued a guy, and now he's sitting with you like, hey.
Mm-hmm. Side saddle. That's probably not what side saddle is.
No, I mean, side saddle is, it's when you ride a horse sitting on your side.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've proven that I'm totally bad at Seicross, but now you know where that weird NES game in your collection came from. It was an arcade game. Mystery solved.
Thank you, Danny.
The last game of 1984, guard your eyeballs, because this one has some, not flashing, but just intensity. We're only going to play this for probably a few seconds. This game is called Tube Panic. You'll see what I mean soon enough.
All right.
That's a weird theme song.
It is, yeah.
You ready for this shit?
No, but let's go. Ah! Hey,
Here we go. We have entered the
no,
realm of
no.
tube panic. Get ready to be sick. And if you
No.
are sick, please look away. I don't want to be responsible for you being sick all over your computer.
Yeah,
Supposedly, this is one of the first games to use scaling graphics, and I'd believe it because this is kind of rough looking. Not a couple years later, you would see something similar in a game called Space Harrier, and that was much less nauseating.
I've seen at least 5. Okay, make that 6, 7 references to Lawnmower Man. Every other chatter is like Lawnmower.
It does look a lot like Lawnmower Man. It's very blue.
This is bad. This is by bad people. Sorry.
Yeah. Gameplay-wise, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Juno First, another game that nobody played. Okay, we're out of the tube, and now we're in a real tube. Oh, Jesus Christ!
This game is made by demons.
All right,
from
I
hell.
don't think I want to look at this anymore.
Can we
So
move on?
yeah, let's move on. That's Tube Panic. I have many more games to show
thank
off,
God.
and I don't wish to throw up just yet.
This one, really?
Oh man, we have so many more games to get through. I have to hurry my ass up. The year is 1985, and we have finally invented Cop. This is Cop 01, the very first one.
Put that back in the idea machine.
What if Cop? Cool. Cop 01.
Cop 1.
Look at me.
Oh my God!
Okay, well, you're a cop, you have a gun, and fire is constantly chasing you, and you gotta deal with all these bad guys, I guess. Why does everyone look like this? Everyone's got those big spindly legs. What are these? Bats? Oh god. Oh no, they learned to crouch. Ugh, right in the face. Oh shit. This game's hard. Now keep in mind, this is the very first Cop. We would iterate on this idea. I don't know if there was ever a Cop 02, but... Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh God, watch out.
Alex, why are half of these games impossible?
Let's see, bats. See, hold on. I saw someone say this is a Clarissa Explains It All ass game. Exactly, Seraphis.
You want to do something for me? Why don't you hit tab?
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit curious here. Decoller 01. Hit that cheat menu. Let's see if we got some cheats. Give me that invincibility, please. Yeah. Now hit escape.
Okay.
And hit escape. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, now y'all are gonna be sorry. An invincible cop. I just wanted to see what at least one level of this game looked like because, well, hopefully you know why. I'm kind of intrigued. Everything about this game's graphical design, how it plays. I don't know how this game came to be, but it exists.
Danny, I don't know what's in this game, and I don't know if I believe the person saying this, but apparently you fight shirtless Italians at one point.
This is specifically called the battalions.
Like I want to know, is that specific? How is this? How do they indicate that they are Italian? Wait.
This is an intriguing video game.
Ninjas, huh? All right.
I'm very intrigued by Cop 01. Maybe you are too. If that's the case, load up your local MAME and see if you can one credit clear it, in which case, good fucking luck. We should probably move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, Cop 01. Next up, how about some more cops?
Okay.
Y'all like cops, right?
Everyone loves them.
How about Cosmo Police Galavan? Now, I think this is an existing property, perhaps a manga, perhaps an anime, aka anime. I think this also got a Famicom game as well. Cosmo Police Galavan. Wow.
Go.
Whoa. Weird jams. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Just run around punching aliens in the face. Oh, God, I got punched in the face. Now I'm a robot. So much is happening, Alex.
All right.
I think it's too early to say, but I think this kicks ass. Yeah, this kicks ass.
Joe Bush says this is the most... Did you say this is probably the most music I've ever heard in a song? Yes, yes.
It's trying to do all the music.
Chat comparing this to Cosmo Police Justy and Legend of Hero Tonma.
What happened? Make me invincible.
Wait, this is based on a tokusatsu? No.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it was a tokusatsu
Wait,
show.
for real? No, really? Really?
Open up that cheat menu, make me invincible, if you please. Give me infinite power. I want to see just a bit more of this game.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't even know what this music's trying to be.
It's not an official tokusatsu, it's just a ripoff of tokusatsus. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Well, you got a punch button, you got a kick button. Looks like there's multiple paths. There's an arrow that tells you where to go to. This game... Oh, holy shit. This game wants to be everything, and so does the music. Now I'm climbing on stuff? Game?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there we go. Nichibutsu games got confusing in the mid-'80s. Like, they just had a little bit too much ambition, you know?
A lot of people are saying this specifically is ripping off Space Sheriff Gavan.
Oh, okay. Is that any relation to the PC Engine game Gavan? I bet it is, actually.
I hope it is.
We played that once.
Huh.
I'm just following the arrow. The firepower you get in this. Is this the first Metroidvania? Did we find it?
It's this. This is absolutely it. Absolutely. Do not do any research on this.
Maybe we should call it Metroid Galavan. Okay, we found the Aurora Borealis.
Oh my god, we're in an Amiga game.
Alright.
Now we're back. Okay, cool.
Back in business. I thought I had a grasp on what Nichibutsu was. Even looking at games like Decoller, which defy explanation. But somehow, this is even more confusing to me. And somehow, I ran out of power despite enabling a cheat that would give me infinite power, so that's cool. Just tumbling and running and shooting snake things in the face. What a game.
What is going on?
I don't know. We should probably move on,
We do
but
need to move on.
I'm very intrigued by this. Cosmo Police Galavan. Incredible video game. Okay, here's another NES game you may have heard of. May have been in your collection at some point. Y'all heard of this MagMax? Not Mad Max. MagMax.
Does he have like a magazine?
Yeah, he's a zinester. That's the premise of the game. You gotta put together your own indie zine. MagMax.
Let me turn this up a little bit.
Look at these graphics.
There we go.
Incredible graphics. More weird jams.
I love the weird jams of Nichibutsu so much.
Now, if you thought Seicross was a good-looking game, look at this line-scrolling ass shit.
Oh, wow.
The whole screen looks like the floor in Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, Mr. Smiley. Nichibutsu did not fucking miss with their logos.
No. Yeah, logo design, they had that down. Now, in this game, I think you can shoot things and collect power-ups to become a robot. Is that correct?
Yeah. I have no clue. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I am not a I am not a Butsu head, unfortunately.
Butsu brain.
No, I barely am culture brained. Yes, says chat.
Oh, here we go. Look at me.
Cool.
I have a torso.
Get your legs.
I got legs.
And a gun.
Get fucked, everybody. I got a body now. This is cool.
All right, Michi, Beavis and Butsu head, and Beavis and Butsu head. Thank you, chat.
Cool. Oh, cool. You get a little lawnmower.
Oh, it looks like you got a metal detector.
Let's head down to the beach.
Oh, I love this.
So yeah, this came to NES. Graphically, it was a downgrade, which is kind of a theme. A lot of these games were predicated on having kind of amazing graphics for the time, which, considering this is 85, I would call this amazing.
Looks really good.
But by the time it hit the Famicom, it got the basic gameplay, but not anything else. I'm going to have to leave those legs behind.
Like, oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, your legs.
What a cruel twist of fate. I had extra legs, and now I have none.
Bimo Raccoon says the real lawnmower man. Good night, everybody. I'm out. I'm done.
MagMax needs legs.
MagMax.
Oh, no.
Oh, rip.
Oh, God, let's go back underground. I can't be seen above ground without my legs. So, Nichibutsu games evolved in a weird way. Like, you can clearly see how, for instance, Konami shooters evolved out of Scramble and stuff. You could see how that resulted in games like Gradius. These games, I don't see much of a progression. They're just kind of everywhere, trying to do a little bit of everything. Maybe that's what led them down a dark path. They couldn't focus. And when they could focus, oh boy, we'll get to that.
A dark path? Like, what happened?
Let's move on.
Okay.
That is MagMax. That's not bad. That's probably one of the better Nichibutsu games. Along with their next game, which also got a Famicom and NES port, Terra Cresta. Sorry, I'm blazing through these. I spent too much time on fucking Decoller.
Hold on 1 second.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Look at that logo.
Oh, nice. This music.
Do-do-do-do-do. Well, guess what? It's a shmup.
I was gonna say, this is Terra Cresta.
Yeah, this seems downright normal compared to the other Nichibutsu games we've seen, but they, I guess they were up for following a formula if they found a winning one. And the winning formula at the time was Xevious.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Dinosaur.
this is Xevious. Cool dinosaur! Hold on! I have to move away from the mic. That dinosaur got me yelling.
Dinosaur killed the shit out of me. Then again, for 85, Xevious would be kind of old news at this point, and this barely looks a little better. I don't know, maybe I'm off base here. Those who know your shmup history can tell me where this game places in it. But I don't often see people reference Terra Cresta.
That's a shame. This is because I definitely played this at one point, like on NES, I think. And it's good. This looks good. I love that dinosaur. Oh,
It's bones now.
Bones. Oh, nasty. Terra Cresta is apparently way more popular in Europe.
I see, I see. Did it get microcomputer ports? Because that would make sense to me. Oop. We're good.
Got some home computer ports. Okay.
This is too normal. I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah,
where's the building to climb? Where's the Decoller? Where's the ostriches? Where's that Nichibutsu weirdness I've come to expect?
Where are the passing men?
I see no men, and I can pass no men. Making this an inferior product.
Alright, according to Revenant, the Commodore 64 Terra Cresta soundtrack completely fucks, so that's good.
Most Commodore 64 soundtracks do.
Yeah, it's by Martin Galway, who,
Put your name.
Put your name!
C.
Good. Alright, and that's Terra Cresta!
That's Terra Cresta. It's a shoot 'em up, a very standard one. We move into the year 1986. We gotta bust our asses to get through these games. This is Mighty Guy. We got any mighty guys out there? Would you describe yourself as mighty? Oh, God, I was shot.
That's okay, you're alive.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not mighty. I'm a wimp guy, sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my...
Here we go. Now it's time to play the game. This is, okay, well, I was about to say it's Capcom's Avengers, which was also a vertically scrolling beat-em-up, kind of a weird one. But then you pick up a gun and suddenly it turns into Commando.
Okay, according to Kiba in chat, the music is slower than it's supposed to be in this because of some copy protection issues. Okay.
Oh, it's protection that would cause that. How weird.
Yeah, I love the... I don't know if the chipmunk sounds are due to the copy protection, but I love it.
These games all share a unique soundscape. They're very memorable, if nothing else.
That's one way to put it. But it is memorable. Like, you're right. You won't forget this. You'll... Mm-hmm. I am not going to forget Decoller. I know that.
This is how I walk down the street, just alternating punching with my left and right fists.
Okay, if you hold down the fire button, the beam comes out and you can move it.
See this jump kick?
Yeah, it's good.
It's really cool. Well, let me find another gun. Here's one. Maybe this isn't the right gun.
Yeah, maybe not.
But, excuse me.
That guy sounded like he screamed Sega.
Sega! Oh! I got wrangled.
Rip.
It lived up to the name. That was indeed a mighty guy. With a mighty soundtrack.
I liked the, the death music that you got. Very jazzy.
As the years go on, Nichibutsu's music gets better and better. Mighty guy.
Mighty guy.
Next. Did that say push your name? I didn't even notice.
It did say push your name, yes.
Well, next up is a game for exactly one person watching this who claimed to be the world's #1 Ninja Emaki fan. This is Ninja Emaki.
Oh, I don't like the look of that.
Ooh, this one also has unemulated protection. This should be interesting. Let's give her a shot. Holy fuck!
That's cool.
That's the coolest shit I've ever seen! What if Mighty Guy was a ninja?
I like this.
I think it may look a little bit like this. God, I love that title screen.
Ooh, ninja. Hey, this game rocks.
Yeah.
This is the only game.
Okay, this one is forced scrolling, it looks like. At least for this part. You get all these items down there. That says magic time. Is it magic time?
Yes, it is magic time. It's like serious time, but way more magical. Way more enchanting.
Oh, you got this thing. This is honestly a little bit overwhelming, but I'm kind of into it.
Alright, hint from BBH, button 2 switches weapons.
Oh, I see. Oh, you get a bunch of shit. You got that. You got this. Jesus Christ, that's a cannon. You got this. Yeah, just give me all the powers. Every single one of them. Magic time.
It's magic time.
Dude, this game kicks ass, actually.
Does it?
I love this. This plays really well. Get stun locked. Now I'm just regular locked. No, we're good.
Okay, sorry.
Chaos is the word that I was looking
There
for
you go,
to
yeah.
describe Nichibutsu games. Just audio-visual chaos. Sometimes gameplay mechanical chaos as well. Especially this one, because it gives you a billion different weapons. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, this, and also this.
What is going?
I can't begin to tell you. We going in here? I guess not.
This is oh, you got magic time is death, I guess.
Alright, so Nichibutsu's going all in on the whole run and gun thing. That's cool. That's a genre that was pretty being pretty well explored in 1985, so it makes sense that's what they were trying to do. You got your commandos, you got your Rockin' Rage. Has anyone played that?
Have I played Rockin' Rage? Chat.
I know.
Describe Rockin' Rage to me.
I'm pretty sure exactly one person on the planet has played Rockin' Rage, and that person is Chubo.
Okay.
So who wants to start up a Ninja and Maki community here on Twitch? Because I think I would join it. It's a little bit chaotic, a little bit overwhelming, but that's Nichibutsu, and that's why I love him.
This is just beautiful.
It kind of is. I just like all the different weapons you get. Huge frog!
Whoa, you're hitting the frog in the brain! Oh my god, frog brain!
Got him. Oh, it was a double KO. Well, I've been successfully converted. I am now a Ninja and Maki fan, and I will play more of this after the stream. Cool game. Oh man, the next game sounds even better. Next up, we have Soldier Girl Amazon. What a title.
That is a really good title.
Soldier Girl Amazon. Oh, another run and gun.
Hey, Nichibutsu's been trapped in a design pattern here.
Sure seems like it.
I like it, though. More of this.
You know, sometimes you just gotta keep hammering away at that one genre until you get the big hit. Is this that big hit for them? I don't know. Here, help. Over here. See those dudes flopping around on the ground?
Yes. I love how baby these enemies are. They're so tiny. Except for those guys. But those men you were fighting were like baby.
This one's a little bit more straightforward than Ninja and Maki was. You just go forward. There's no scrolling to the left or to the right or down. You have a singular mission. That mission is to shoot. She has a hover bike.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Advantage, Soldier Girl Amazon.
Soldier Girl Amazon seems like she's from the heavy metal movie.
Yeah,
I love her.
Oh, I forgot who that character was called, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's her. You mean like the only cool part of one of the only cool parts of the movie?
Hey,
Sorry.
I'll have you know that Dom was very entertaining. Was that his name? The John Candy character?
Oh, that. Please stop describing the literal power fantasy segment.
Well, this is if heavy metal was cool all the way through.
I like it. Okay.
Wow.
They're just jumping on your corpse like.
Put your name. We gotta go. We have so many more games, dude. We got so many more to get through, starting with our next game. The last game from 1986, UFO Robo Dangar.
Hey, I like that a lot of these are vertical, so I don't have to adjust anything.
It's very handy for our purposes,
for me, yeah.
Dangar. Once again, excellent logo design.
So good. Oh.
Didn't even catch what that voice was saying. It sounded like a McDonald's drive-thru.
It did. Chicken McNugget.
Yep, on Shamrock Shake drive-thru.
Oh man, Shamrock Shakes. God.
Yeah, I haven't thought of those in a while, huh?
Yeah, no, I haven't. Do they? Are they coming back? Did COVID kill the Shamrock Shake?
McRib is back.
Well, I assume it's because pork prices are very low right now.
I'm very impressed that the speech-to-text picked up the word McRib. Proper capitalization and everything. I looked over, and that's why I died. Well, guess what? It's a shmup. It's no Terra Cresta, I'll tell you that much. It's fine. More of that Nichibutsu flavor you've come to crave.
smooth Virginia flavor.
We gotta go. We gotta move on to 1987. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, don't play that game.
Oh, I see.
Instead, play the next game, which is, it has the completely normal title. Well, the release title was Kid no Hore Hore Daisakusen, the prototype title, and the title they used in this apparently Italian bootleg. It's Booby Kids. It's also got released on the Famicom, and a port was released for Game Boy where it was called Booby Boys. Some of y'all may know this game.
I know this game from finding it on ROM lists and being like, what a name.
Well, this is slightly different. This got a more accurate port to PC Engine, where here in the States it was called Crater Maze. You may want to turn this down slightly. There you go. I think in Japan this was a PC Engine Doraemon game. But it's actually none of those things, because in terms of gameplay, it's Heiankyo Alien. In fact, Nichibutsu actually licensed the rights to Heiankyo Alien to do this. I kind of appreciate that they went with the law in cloning these games, whereas so many other companies back then where they were just like, we're making Space Invaders, we're gonna make money off of this. We don't gotta tell Taito.
Honestly, thank you, Nichibutsu. So classy for making a game called Booby Kids. Real quick, thank you to Inari Fox for the 28-month resub. Do appreciate that.
Nice, thank you. Okay, so my power-up ran out, but...
Now you're just hiding in a hole.
Help. Help, get me out of the... Don't jump in your own hole.
Don't jump in your own hole, folks.
Yeah, usually you gotta bury folks in the holes. That's what Heiankyo Alien's all about. Though this one's a little bit more fast-paced and hard to keep up with. There's something like 12 enemies on the screen at once. Like, dial it back, guys. I just started.
Yes, and you're called Booby because you're laying booby traps. It's nothing
Mm-hmm.
like you foul-brained people might think.
It's normal, okay? Actually, the objective is not to kill all the enemies, but to collect all the treasure chests.
So you can play it totally pacifist-like if you want.
I suppose.
Or you could just flamethrow cops until they turn into skulls. That also works.
Play how you want to play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say.
That's the Heiankyo difference.
Where's that last treasure chest? Oh, there's two of them. There's one.
Top-down load runner, says Hexagon Witch. Yep.
Basically, yeah.
I see that.
Very similar. There it is. We're gonna beat a level of this game.
Oh, shit.
Been a while since I've done that. Now what do? Die, I guess.
And what do? Die do.
Booby Kids. That's what the game's called. Look it up sometime. In MAME.
Alright, can we please move on?
Yeah, let's move on. Continuing the year 1987, how about we play some Kozure Okami?
1 second.
This is based on a manga that got released.
Oh god.
That got released over here under the title Lone Wolf and Cub.
What?
This is an officially licensed Lone Wolf and Cub game.
This is for all you
All you Dark Horse Comics fans out there, yeah.
all you Mandalorian stands.
Oh yeah, that too.
But for real, they...
Listen to this fucking music.
This is good.
Now, many games paid tribute or just basically ripped off Lone Wolf and Cub. This, as far as I know, is the only game to actually get the license. It's a real-ass Lone Wolf and Cub game. Let's play it.
I'm sorry to disagree, but I do not think this is penis music.
It's Nichibutsu music.
Mm-hmm.
You either get it or you think it's penis music.
This in particular doesn't sound penis-y enough to me, sorry.
I think it just rocks.
Yeah, this is just rockin'.
So we're a lone samurai protecting the baby Yoda.
That baby's witnessing a lot of violence.
Dudes just fly up in the air when you kill them. How to... Oh, I see. You have to push 2 buttons to jump. That's a little weird. I love this music.
It's really good. Chad is trying to translate penis music to Japanese, so I'm just watching the game here. So this is really
some questions
good.
are better left unanswered. There's a beat 'em up. I would call this a Takeda Shingen-like, but no one would get that, so I'm just gonna call it a video game.
And you know what? You'd be damn right.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to kill the baby. They're trying to kill the guy, and the baby's just hanging out.
Yeah. Doesn't the baby have a gun? Am I wrong?
The baby does have a knife at some point, I recall.
Cool.
I think the baby gets a weapon. I know the baby's carriage is equipped with weapons as well. That's the one thing Mandalorian doesn't have. The baby pram doesn't murder people, which is a goddamn shame. Speaking of shames, you're dead. Oh wait, no, you're alive. Never mind.
I think Nichibutsu is starting to find their footing. This feels really consistent. Graphically, even the music is dialed back enough to be musical instead of just a random series of tones. It's satisfying to hit dudes with your sword because they go flying. Oh, please. Oh, Jesus.
Please don't murder.
Ruined. Last life. Let's make it count.
Oh god, they've got guns now.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
They stepped it up real quick. Let me through. There we go. Wait. You need to die. There we go.
There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's so cool.
Damn, that's cool. Well, he wins.
Wow, he really wins.
A decisive victory. Lone Wolf and Cub, aka Kozure Okami. I like that. That was
cool.
That was a cool ass game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Next.
I also want to see what the... Oh, I was hoping they had a good end screen. Okay. What's next?
How about scroll down a little bit? Let's see how many games we have left in total. Yeah, we can make this happen. Next game, Legion, Spinner 87. Weird title. I'm guessing this is a shmup.
This has to be a shmup. Look at these characters.
Whoa. Nice. I'm ready for this game.
Now this
Is
is
this
penis
supposed to be music? Oh, you can't go through trees.
This is amazing!
This is what a clown hears in his head while he tries to sleep at night. Well.
Alright! Shall we move on?
Chiptune Primus. No, we're not going to move on.
But, okay.
I can't let that stand. Well, unfortunately, this seems to be a very standard shoot 'em up, where you shoot stuff in the ground, and you, god damn it, and you also shoot things in the air.
Chiptune Primus is so real,
It's incredibly apt, yeah.
Oh my god.
So, what time signature should we use for this song? All of them? All right.
I want to know who composed this, so I can, if I can't shake their hand, I can at least give them my business card or something.
Yeah.
Because I love this.
Well, just when I thought Nichibutsu was starting to find their footing, along comes this chaotic-ass shooter that is very much a Nichibutsu game. And once again, I'm dead. The time signature is Nichi over Butsu, yeah. Okay, next game. We got 10 minutes to go. Let's play Terra Force, the last game from 1987. I told you we're going to get through the 80s. I got through it once, we'll get through it again. Oh, look at this. Wow.
Nichibutsu sound guy is Kenji Yoshida. Nice. Okay.
A god among men.
For sure. Hey, this looks like a shooter.
This looks very normal, yes. I assume from the title this is part of the Terra Cresta series, maybe? Come to think of it, I guess Terra Cresta is a follow-up to Mooncresta, huh?
I guess so.
They don't seem very much alike.
Right, chat saying this one's a lot like Life Force.
Let's go in.
Oh, that's
Oh, it's a
weird.
vert and a hori. Incredible.
Excuse me? Is that real terminology?
Vertical and horizontal.
Okay.
It is both Tate and Yoko. Back me up here.
Yeah. Oh, chat. Yeah, I mean, I'll back you up anytime. I don't have to. I don't have to know what you're talking about. I'll back you up.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. This is vertical now. Oh, Alex. Alex just assuming I'm making up words, but...
No, I'm not assuming. I know that has to be real.
This is alright. I kind of wish they focused on one instead of doing both, but that's fine. Not many games tried to do both at once.
Exactly, Izzy. This is Verizon Wireless. That's what you call this.
Okay, back in the hole. And I assume, yep, back to horizontal. Wait, is this an underground city that's been destroyed?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's filled with, like, I don't know if that's gas that's purple or purple rock, but either way, yeah. Either way, we're all dead.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Let's move on. Terra Force. Yet another shmup. You want another shmup after that shmup?
Sure.
What washes down a shmup better than another shmup? This is Armed Formation. It's kicking off 1988 with the latest and greatest and most hardware-intensive Nichibutsu shoot-'em-up to date. Everyone give Alex a hand for dealing with the back end of this stream so very well.
Ah, no worries.
You have to turn down the sound, you gotta resize the window, you gotta do everything.
It's okay.
Such a brief amount of time. Beam and armors, reversive armors, and formation.
Okay. This isn't very penis-y, so I like the music.
This is a very Konami-sounding soundtrack.
Yeah! I love the colors.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of purples and pinks, very nice.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, the second button changes your option formation, so I guess that's the central gimmick here. This seems more like an actual game than the last 12 or so shoot-'em-ups we've played. This seems more stable, easier to get into. It's not immediately throwing 1,000 enemies at you like the previous games did. I can see getting into this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, no, this is good. This one's alright. I think this one got re-released. Am I wrong? I think this is one of Nichibutsu's better-known shmups, and for good reason. I kind of like it.
This is cool looking. I like this.
But unfortunately, just as the company was ramping up its technology, its emphasis on shmups, it all came crashing down because we only have a few games left until the company... Well, we'll get to it very soon now. Next up. How about we play some Bikuri Pro Wrestling? Bikuri means surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise!
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Oh,
Too
God.
loud. Way too loud. Okay. What the fuck is this, Alex?
Someone's MS Paint comic? Hey.
Oh no, this one had weird controls. What did I do to set this up?
You put in 15 credits is what you did.
Yeah.
20 credits.
Why don't you briefly bring up the input menu? Push tab. And then click input this machine. Ah, you gotta push M. Okay, back out. The M button. Push that M button. Yeah, push it a bunch. Okay, here we go. Time to wrestle. Ooh, got him!
Nice!
I win! Next game. So yeah, as you may suspect, Nichibutsu was involved in so-called metal games, which are basically just like, I don't know, like gambling games for kids. They rewarded you with medals that you could trade in, something like that.
Yeah.
This is not an in-depth pro wrestling game. All you do is push one button, and the move sometimes connects, and sometimes it doesn't. That's the Bikuri part.
That is a surprise. All right, I think it's time to move on.
Next game. Wow. We've come so far, but now it's time to come full circle. 1988 brought the release of the long-awaited sequel, Crazy Climber 2. Did you know they made a sequel? Yeah, that last game was basically just rock, paper, scissors, but with wrestlers. Now, this game is cool. This one was also recently ported to all the major consoles, so you can get this on Switch, PS4.
Wow, that's fancy.
I think Xbox One as well.
Wow, this is fancy.
Look at this beautiful ass Crazy Climber. It's got music now.
Wait, Danny.
A beauty aid for skin of bust and body.
American Girl.
Ooh, big woman. Let's go. Step point up.
Hey, that guy just dropped a vacuum.
Graphics a lot more detailed this time around. You can clearly see what people are dropping out of their windows. Also plays a little bit better, I think. Oh, how do I get past this? Oh no, not the panties.
Danny.
Okay, we're good. Not the television. Brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much did Coca-Cola pay?
I assume that's not in the re-release version. Christ, that was a CRT tube teeth. That was a brick!
Again, Home Alone.
Ow! 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 This is hell.
The sound design.
It's classic Nichibutsu all the way, including sound design.
Concussion Climber, thank you.
Fuck. Not the
The
jeans!
jeans! God damn!
Oh, God!
Oh!
No, I want one more life.
Okay.
This is a major release for Nichibutsu. I'm glad they got to make this. And I like this. I've played quite a bit of this, actually, in my old Crazy Climbing days. Much more than the original. And I'd say this is more fair, more approachable. And if you want to get into Crazy Climber, this is the game to play. How close am I to beating this level? I'm real close, actually.
Okay,
Let's try
yeah.
and beat it. First, we gotta pass another lady here. Don't kick me, please. Oh, God! That's the end of the Crazy Climber.
Moving on.
Let's move on.
I'm sorry for laughing at your pain. I love you.
Holy crap. Well, I think we have time for like 2 more games, so let's go with the last normal game of 1989, Sky Robo. And as we start this up, I should mention that we're not going to cover a good portion of the Nichibutsu games because turns out a whole lot of their catalog is made up of strip mahjong games. I did the math. I did some math here. Let me look this up because I actually did make the count here. As of MAME 0.218, this is an old version from January 2020, there were 176 Nichibutsu games and clones available in MAME. Of these, 105 were mahjong, hanafuda, or gambling games.
Oh.
That's roughly 60% of their output. 60% of Nichibutsu's games were essentially porno mahjong games, thus making them unstreamable. Mm-hmm. So in reality, what we've seen over this 2-hour stream doesn't really represent the Nichibutsu library whatsoever, because according to Wikipedia, so take this with a grain of salt, they invented the nudie mahjong genre. Can you imagine how much money that brought in, starting in 1983? That's why they made so many of them, and that's why so much of their catalog is unstreamable.
Mm-hmm.
So here's their very last game I'm going to be able to show you without getting in trouble. Sky Robo.
I love the purple there. Very nice.
Yeah, by the end, they started to have good color choice. Their music started to pick a single time signature instead of all of them.
I don't know about that, but I wish they'd stuck with their with their artistic vision of unlistenable weirdness, but that's not fair. It's listenable.
I'm listening to it right now.
Mm-hmm.
This one's kind of weird. For 1989 shoot 'em up standards, I don't know, maybe they took inspiration from something like Ordyne or something equally unconventional, but this is kind of off-putting. Maybe this is a classic. Can any shmup enthusiast tell me if this is a classic? Holy shit, now that's a ripple laser.
Whoa! Big!
Eat shit, Konami. Ours is way bigger.
Let's see. Chat says, I like it. Chat says, eh.
It's alright, it's just... it's got that Nichibutsu flavor. Which at this point, considering this is their final game we're going to show off, what is Nichibutsu's flavor? Chaos?
Chaos.
An undefinable something that's made up of all the games from all the companies that came before, only mashed up and weird and off-putting? I think that sums it up. What do you think?
I think that works too. It is a big mashup of off-putting stuff.
Never mind, I'm a robot. This game kicks ass.
Okay. Eclectic. Yes. Nichibutsu is very eclectic.
That's a good word to use.
I never want to make a bigger Jokeraga, because I love how tiny it is on stream too. Yes.
Yeah, he needs to be tiny.
I like that it's tiny, because it's like you're a tiny little Joker-fied guy.
Well, this game's a little bit of everything. I can see elements of MagMax. I can see elements of Seicross. There's that one, what was it, Legion, where it transformed from vertical to horizontal at the drop of a hat. This does that. I suppose this is Nichibutsu's last stand, in a way. And it's polished, it's fun, it's very loud. Enjoy that.
Alright.
But I guess they just didn't have that mass market appeal that their porno mahjong games had, and that's why they went the direction they did. Starting in 1990, they switched exclusively to porno mahjong games, including their own sub-label called Sphinx, which was dedicated to that kind of game. So they fully switched over. By the time 2000 rolled around, they stopped releasing arcade games. They got out of the JAMA Association. I guess they had some kind of disagreement at some point. And though they had some hits on consoles, most notably their F1 Circus series on PC Engine, Mega Drive, and Famicom, they never really found the level of success they did with something like Crazy Climber, which really would have stood out in 1980. They had the chops, they had the ability to pump out tons and tons of games, but in the end that wasn't enough. Alas, poor Nichibutsu. Alas. Yeah, you need more buttons for strip mahjong. Speaking of which, why don't we exit?
This?
There's one mahjong game that exemplifies Nichibutsu's output. I've vetted this thoroughly. I played it multiple times. We will not see any nudity. But why don't we check it out? This is Mahjong the Lady Hunter. We've mentioned this before on stream. This has a cult following here on Twitch. Several streamers play this game. It's known for its infamous difficulty and its copyright infringement.
Just practicing. Okay, so you're Batman, but you're fucked up Batman.
Yeah, you got to stop jewel heists. These ladies are professional jewel thieves. You got to get the jewels back. Of course, by playing Mahjong. Now, Alex, you're going to need to control this game because you got the keyboard. Target number 1. Let's head off in the Batmobile.
He looks awful.
I like that guy in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like the bartender's me. I'm like, I'm not involved.
Okay, why don't you hit the letter A?
Okay.
That allows you to implement a timing mechanic to which tiles you draw. If you draw them at the right time, you get a tile that you need to complete your hand. So, Alex, why don't you hit the N key with the proper rhythm? Oh, this is a good hand. I don't want you to win, though.
What do you mean proper? Oh, I
yeah,
see.
like that. Just keep discarding the N piece,
Do I
if
just
you
keep
would.
pressing N?
Yeah,
Again?
yeah. We're not going to win this. Oh, that would be a good piece, but no, keep discarding. We want this lady to win,
Okay.
because this is the only acceptable way to end the stream, I think. A lot of their Mahjong games had interesting premises, but also they're a minefield for
Oh my god!
nudity, so that's kind of not what you want to show off here on Twitch.
Danny?
This Mahjong match got serious. I think
It's
you
like
have
San Antonio pinball all over again.
Yeah, this is how they do it down in San Antonio. Keep it going. Let it ride. It's a Mahjong term. Oh, you escaped with your life this time.
How?
Wow, you both had tenpai. You didn't do shit. How did you tenpai?
How did I? Again? Shall I try to die again?
Yeah, keep trying.
Okay, I will die this time.
Now, as the game progresses, of course, you're rewarded with nudity, but this one, it stars a fake Batman. So, what we want to see here is what happens when you lose. And considering this game's high degree of difficulty, that's not too hard to show off.
Oh!
Dead. Okay, Alex, don't push anything. This is the end. This is the end of Nichibutsu. You gave it a good try. You produced dozens of memorable games, but in the end, this is how it ends. Oh.
I see people saying Resident Evil 8. We're moving on.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even consider that. That's Mahjong the Lady Hunter, and that is Nichibutsu. You'll have to deal with that one representation of their 100-plus Mahjong games available in MAME. If you want Mahjong games, they got them for you. Don't stream them, though. Don't do that. So, Nichibutsu. What is there to say?
They
were all over the map.
Their Butsu.
They really tried to go in hard on the shoot 'em ups. They went in hard on the shoot 'em ups and the run and guns, and they made some okay ones, some pretty memorable ones. There was, of course, Crazy Climber, which I thought they would have tried to make more sequels of, you know? That kind of came decades later, after the point it would have made a difference. But in the end, they went for what sold in the short term. And what sold in the short term, of course, was strip Mahjong games.
Absolutely.
Did them all right for a while, but it wasn't enough to sustain the business. Rest in peace, Nichibutsu.
Rest in peace. And before we go, thank you, Kaibi Torori, for the 100 bits. Kaibi says, cool logos, kick-ass gameplay, and catchy, although sometimes penis-y music. That's the Nichibutsu appeal.
That sums it all up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for writing that so I didn't have to.
Yeah.
We're done. Thanks,
There
everyone,
she
for
is.
watching. Thanks, extra special thanks, not just to our patrons who make this show possible, but also to Decoller, the people who program Decoller, and, of course, the model for Decoller, seen here.
So good.
That's my
So
favorite
good.
game from the stream. What a game. An ostrich who kicks around soccer balls at mice
And instantly dies.
and instantly dies. Yeah. Wow, I think that set a new record for most games played on a Retro Pal stream. I was just blazing through them. Thanks to Alex for keeping a cool head and not blasting out our eardrums all that much. It could have gone so much worse if I was in charge of this.
I did my best, thank you. Thank you for figuring out which games we can play without getting shot in the head by Bezos.
You're welcome. We're Retro Pals. We stream showcase streams every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, and what we play is determined by what our patrons vote for. You can head to patreon.com/retropals. If you're at the $5 tier, you get to vote every single Friday to determine our fate. You can even tell us to play Nichibutsu games. I didn't know anyone would want that, but here we are. Here we are. Hope to see y'all on Friday for Mascot Friday. That should be a fun time.
Yeah.
Lineup to be determined, as always.
We'll figure it out.
Alex, wrap us up. I'm going to look for a raid.
Also on YouTube at youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is a look at Neo Geo Pocket Color's US releases. So if you want to see some really cute games with really cute sprites that are actually pretty damn good, go check that out on our YouTube channel.
They are cute.
They are really
extremely cute games.
We also got Theater Wars coming out next Monday, so be on the lookout for that.
Theater Wars was one of my favorite games we played, I think, ever. So
Yeah.
I think that has to be a highlight. More people need to know about the King of Comedy.
Please don't talk about it. I'll lose my mind again.
Who's playing a game? We got... Oh, there's a lot of people, actually.
Yeah, who play game?
Wait a minute. Okay, I have choices here.
Okay.
If y'all want more arcade games, you can head over to Lord BBH, who is playing some stuff for the La Callis Cup, which is this competition, kind of a fun score competition among arcade game heads. I may end up going with that, actually. I'm super tempted to host Foxandra, who's playing Wrestling Revolution 3D, the M. Dickey game, because how often am I going to see someone streaming an M. Dickey game?
That's good.
And then we also have Chubo playing plug-and-play games. Jesus,
Oh my god.
It's too hard. I can't decide. Can't decide. Brain aneurysm.
Please don't ruin your brain deciding.
No, it's decided. We are going from arcade stream to arcade stream. We are going to raid Lord BBH. Let's do that.
All right.
Raid.
Raid.
Lord BBH. I'm doing it.
Okay. I don't know why
There
I
it
was
goes.
saying raid, as if that would do it.
There it goes.
Alexa, raid.
Enjoy arcade games. Enjoy Nichibutsu. And thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.